Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the weekly call on Quopi. We didn't have the normal call yesterday. I had other commitments, so I decided to do it this morning. Next week, the normal call will happen at 3 o'clock on Monday. I'm just quickly going to go through the website. Very easy to operate. Everybody can see my screen. You just confirm that you're human. They're going to ask you a few things and then you sort that out. And then it gives you a login option, sign in. Your has been running for quite some time. It looks like they got maintenance. Sorry for the inconvenience. We're performing some maintenance at the moment. Okay, so that's not the end of the world. We'll just go through it without. Oh, this is a beautiful picture. We'll just go through it. Quopi, return on investment is between 1% and 4% a day. This is one of the 10% of platforms that I tested that I've introduced to the general public. Mine has been running quite well. I started with 3 investments, and then I added 2 more with my income. And then from there, I did a few withdrawals to test the withdrawals. And I'm currently logging in once a day in the mornings to see how it looks like. And whatever is available, I will reinvest. You do work on a downline. I think it's only one level. And then your income is available to see for the amount of days and the total income. You can see the previous day's income. I'm just going to keep on trying to refresh and see if they want to finish the maintenance fast. No, it's not going to be finished, so I'm not going to waste much time on that. You can see the previous day's income, and then if you go to the individual investments, you can see what the total is and the amount of days. The contract period is 30 days, and usually you get your income. My time, somewhere late evening, I'll check in the mornings. The moment there's enough, I'm going to reinvest. I'm currently on Quopi this week on a reinvestment cycle. I will reinvest everything next week. The first 2 withdrawals available from TRX or TRC20, I will withdraw and then keep on for the half of the week and the next week after that to reinvest and slowly build it up. As with all platforms, I will advise not to put in money that you can't lose. That's normal procedure, and get your seed capital out as soon as possible. Right, I'm going to give you a chance to tell us about your experience. Who on here is already funded on Quopi? Just give me an indication in the chat. Right, Leon is funded. Who next? Just type for me in the chat so I can see. Oh, I need a shave. Right, Elton is funded. Right, Leon, you first. Tell us about your experience on this one.
Morning, Stefan, everybody. Yeah, funded on Friday. Looks good. And yeah, I just don't understand when they show your profit, because this morning I looked and it wasn't showing anything as yet. So yeah, before they had the maintenance, but yeah, that's me.
Mine showed, I think, 1.68% for yesterday, if I remember correctly. My average is running. I've got a little bit of Bitcoin. I've got TRX in and a TRC20. Mine is running just over 2%. Mid last week, it was sitting on just under 2%. It is now sitting on just over 2% average for the period. My first ones is now sitting, I think, on about 15 days. So they're running at about just over 2%. I'm happy with that amount.
Mm.
All right, Alton,
Okay.
how's yours going?
No, morning. Yeah, pretty well. I staked $60, 60 USDT 8 trading days ago. So I think it was actually on the 4th of July. So I lost out on that one day because it wasn't a trading day on their stock exchange. But over the 8 trading days, I've shown a growth of 17.65%. And I think it was last, geez, time's running away from me. No, this morning I restaked the $10 profit that I've made so far over those 8 trading days. So the next sort of $10 to $15 I get, I'll take out and then reinvest, take out, reinvest, take out until I get it back. But otherwise, very happy with it so far. It seems to me that they pay your profit in, or they reflect your profit 24 hours after the trading day has closed. So like whatever we earn today will only be reflected, I think, by either tomorrow afternoon or Thursday morning is what I seem to see on mine. I was also wondering about when it would show, and it seems to be sort of 24 to 36 hours later that it reflects.
Yeah, I see mine Monday's profit. I see Tuesday evenings if I log in that late, but I can just as well wait for Wednesday morning. So Tuesday will show on Thursday morning on my side. You're right, it's about 24 hours before it shows. All right, Bernadette, you funded. How is it going for you on here?
Morning, everybody. Morning, Stefan. It's going quite well. I've funded $18, and I've made my first $3 withdrawal last week. And yeah, when I checked this morning, yeah, I also made the 1.69 of, when was it? Yesterday. Yes, yesterday. So it's going good. It's slow, but it's good.
Yeah, 1%, 1 to 4% is much more than you're going to get in the bank. I've said in a earlier call this morning, if you can be on 10 platforms and you make $10 a day, it's $100 for the day. In South Africa, that is a good amount of money. Yeah, Alton, you've got good numbers there, 2.2. We had a few slow days about 2 weeks ago where it was under 2. That brought the average down. But over time, you can work out 2.2 is still a good amount. Other people on here, are you registered? Are you funded, or what is going on? I see Lisa is on. Lisa, I know you funded. How's it going for you? Lisa may have bad signal. She is traveling between meetings today. Okay. Okay, Peter, are you funded? Can you tell us about your experience? How's it going for you so far?
Hi, everybody. Yes, Stefan, I am funded. I only funded recently last week, I think Thursday. So I had my first 2 days was 1.89, and I haven't checked the other one yet, yesterday's yet.
Yeah, 1.89 is a reasonable amount. Well, you must remember one thing about Quopi. Your capital stays yours. So after 30 days, it becomes available. So check your stakes. The moment that it's getting close, make sure that you can either withdraw or reinvest that amount after 30 days. It's useless to just let it lie there. It's just going to sit in your balance. Mel, you on it as well. How's your experience?
Morning, everybody. Morning, Stefan. Yes, I funded with $13, and so far I think I'm on my 8th cycle or 8th day of the cycle, and my profit is at about 2.29.
That's good numbers. That's good numbers. People, a lot of us started with small amounts here. That's how you build up a platform with small amounts. Louis, if you funded on Sunday, your first income will reflect tonight. It's Tuesday today. So once the maintenance is done, wait till tonight, or you can check tomorrow morning. Remember, there's no trading on Saturdays and Sundays. Right, who else is on here that's not funded yet? People, if you're not funded, I'm not yet in a position on this platform to sponsor people in. Always remember, even if there's only one level of affiliate bonuses, most platforms got a bit more than that, 2 or 3 or 4 levels. If I sponsor in somebody with a small amount on my level 4 and I don't get affiliate bonus on that, I will eventually get money from there. So it's not like I'm giving money away and I'm never going to see anything. If you reinvest, your upline gets a bit of bonus. They reinvest that money, and over time it filters up. But that's not why I assist people with small sponsor amounts. The idea is to build teams and give everybody a fair chance. A lot of people over the last few years lost a lot of money in different platforms, and we're trying to give you a chance to recover. This year and the end of last year, I've tested a huge amount of platforms, and 1 out of 10 sees the light of Telegram. The other 9, I take the loss and never tell anybody about it. The 10% that goes through that you are informed about, 40% got payment issues somewhere along the line. We've got quite a few of that, which been running for a long time, which got payment issues, which we will see if it works out. The other 60% makes reasonable amounts of money. Any money that you make, I'm on platforms which gives me a daily return of just over 0.7%. But it's working, and they have been in operation for quite some time. Quopi has been going for a long time. It's anything over 1% is actually a huge amount. These platforms that pays you your capital back per day and offer you 10% or 9% or 8% a day, the actual return on investment that they pay you out is not much over what Quopi pays. They fix on 3.6 or 1.25%. Quopi works in a market, so you can every day see what they're making for you. Be careful with where you invest and follow the guidance that we give you. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, but I will tell you my story of how I built platforms. And I'm on a huge amount of new platforms. I think there's 12 of them, which I joined in the last 10 to 14 days. And I've invested very small amounts, but to just see how it's working and if the withdrawal goes fast, what time it takes for the withdrawal to go fast. There's a lot of platforms that people still want to jump on, which I won't advise to join at this stage. We operate them as it goes, and according to what news comes out, we'll operate them. Quopi had no issues so far. It's been working well for me without any challenges. All right, anybody else wants to add something? I've got a huge amount of Zoom calls because I lost yesterday. A company had called me and asked me to urgently come assist them with some things. So I lost a whole day there. That's why we've got this call on a Tuesday instead of the Monday. So I'm not going to waste too much time on this call. I've got I think 5 or 6 more today. Next call will be the next week. Anybody else wants to add something? All right, then we're done today. Next call will be next Monday. Make sure that you understand how the Telegram groups work now. The Zoom call and recording group has been deleted. I gave the 700 some odd people there enough warning that I'm going to post on the Kana channel. There's 300 some odd people in there now, so I assume that the 400 that didn't migrate to the channel was not active. And then the Dream Platforms or the new Dream Platforms group, I'm going to delete as well today. All information will be posted in the Kana channel and then in the individual group for the platform, and as well as the recordings. Right, there's one comment here. Jenna, always a pleasure to share information. Right, you can unmute. Tracy's on. Tracy, you late. It's 10:15. Give me a call when we finish here. I want to talk to you about something else. Right,
Awesome. I'll
unmute.
do that. Thank you.
Thanks, Tracy. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Cheers.
Thank you. Bye,
Oh,
Stefan.
okay, bye-bye. Sorry,
Bye.
I missed it. Cheers. See you.
Bye.